My Oscar's bad and bougie. I'm cutting up krill with an Uzi. Yum, yum, yum. I sit here on this chair and I look at that tank for hours. I'm thinking about introducing Lamont. There you go, he's spitting. It takes a real secure man to admit he loves flowers.
Want this big boy? Oh yes, you want this big boy?
And he's gonna realize he's an Oscar and then he's gonna eat him. See that piece there of krill? That's what we're gonna go feed him. So let's go walk over to the...
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. We are back. It is your boy, the Hawaiian Fish Keeper. I want to show you guys something before we get into this video. Check this out. Just this past week, I noticed out here in the outdoor water feature. Oh, look at this iris. It is the first bloom of spring. And I had these irises for almost 2 years now. So this is the first season that they're blooming. And see, I have one right here and another one here that's getting ready to bloom. And there's one more right in here, if you can see it, that's getting ready to bloom. I'm super excited because you know when the flowers or any type of plants that are growing inside your outdoor water feature or pond, you know it's doing its purpose and sucking out the nitrates from this water. So it's pretty much its own little filter there too. So we got a really good filtration system built on this outdoor water feature. As you can see, all the algae, which is healthy, and I don't mind the look. I mean, if you guys want to see what it looks like from afar, let me just take a couple steps back and you can see what Pride Rock looks like. I call it Pride Rock just because I have lionhead goldfish in there. But this is Pride Rock. When this algae gets a little bit too much for me, what I will do is scrape it all off, which is pretty simple to do. But other than that, I'm really digging out on the irises. Let's move in a little bit closer, get a better look at it. Look how beautiful. Look at that. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Now let's head into the backyard. I want to show you what's going on out there. Just like that, we are here in the backyard. Don't you love YouTube teleportation? I feel like a superhero every time I'm doing a video because I can teleport wherever I want to. Check it out. Over here on the other side of the yard. Check it out. Sitting here on the couch, relaxing. Looking in the refrigerator for a bite to eat. In the bathroom, going number 2. No, I'm just kidding. Come on, look at the toilet's not even open. Come on, we're just joking. Let's get back outside. Pooh, now we're back to where we originally started. So check out what's growing here at Tiki Falls. Look at it. Let's take a closer look. The tropical canna. I bet you guys never knew how excited someone got over plants, right, and flowers. And here's a new stalk right here that's growing, as you can see it. I just love the color of this tropical canna. There's yellow canna, tropical canna, which is red. It just looks nice in the background of Tiki Falls. And every year it grows, right? They die down, I cut the stalks, and then new stalks grow, and then they bloom right here in the spring. One of my favorite little tropical plants here in Sacramento. So just an FYI, guys, this plant, the tropical canna, grows here in Sacramento. I know you guys are probably saying to yourself, wow, this grown man is really excited over his flowers. Let me tell you something. It takes a real secure man to admit he loves flowers. And I'm very secure in my masculinity. I just love my flowers. I mean, don't you love spring? You know when you wake up in the morning and the birds are singing and you got a nice fresh cup of coffee? Oh man, it's nothing like spring, right? Anyways, so I keep a couple fish that I guess is causing a little bit of controversy, not in a bad way, but people are always leaving comments about them. And that is these two guys right here. Yes, my giant Oscar Big and my gold gourami Rob. Now, I receive a lot of comments on those two fish. They are a unique couple. So you guys know, I didn't actually put them together. They came that way. I rescued Big, the big Oscar. I had no idea that there was a gold gourami with them. They just said that there was a big Oscar in a 20-gallon tank that I needed to go rescue. So that's what I did. I went down there, picked them up, and I noticed there was a gold gourami in there. And I was like, you have 2 fish in this tank? No, let alone a huge Oscar in a 20-gallon tank. He had a gold gourami in there. He goes, oh yeah, that's his buddy. So that threw me off, just like it throws all of you guys off. But I just went with it. I said, so he's never tried to eat him? And he's like, no. So I saved them both, put them in the tank together, and not one time does he even make an attempt to bite him. I'm showing you guys exactly where I sit here when we're watching TV, and I'm looking at the tank. And I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at right now. This is what I'm looking at. Every night I sit on this chair. This is my chair. I see Big over there kind of messing with the plants. He's always spinning around chasing his tail. I think he never thought he had a tail because he's always chasing his tail thinking, oh my gosh, what is this behind me? Because I was always in a small tank. And then you're going to see Rob over there, and he does not ever try to bite him. I'm telling you guys, it's so weird. See, right there's Rob at the top. There's Big, and they just swim around, and he never chases him, never gets aggressive at all. I'm serious when I tell you guys this. I sit here on this chair and I look at that tank for hours. Not in a row, but I'm here most of the time, and I'm looking at that tank just waiting for him to open his mouth and swallow him whole, because he can if he really wants to. But he never does. He never does. I always anticipate it. I see him swimming around, just having fun. He's just doing what Oscars do. So it's really unique. I'm telling you guys. I know what you guys are thinking. I know what you guys, when you guys say those comments like, "Ooh, just wait, he's going to eat him." He's not. He would have ate him months ago. Before I even got him, he would have finished him off. He just doesn't. It's just the unique relationship that these two guys have. Now, I know you guys are looking at my thumbnail and saying, oh, is this clickbait? No, it's not clickbait. It's more or less sort of like I'm getting a lot of comments about him eating him. So it's more of a clickbait. Yeah, it's clickbait. So here he is. This is Big. He probably wants me to feed him right here. I usually feed him right here in the corner. So let's go get him something to eat. I want to show you how I feed Rob. I don't feed Rob at all. I just feed him. And it's really fun to watch these guys eat. Now, before I go feed this guy his food, he only eats one type of food. Krill. The big krill. He does not eat any type of pellet. I try to feed him pellet, bloodworms, shrimp, tilapia. He will not touch it. He is so bougie. This is my bougie Oscar right here. He will only eat krill, nothing else. I've tried it. I wonder if he'll eat live food. I never threw a worm in there. Maybe we'll get some worms and throw it in there and see if he'll eat a worm. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, my Oscar, he's so bougie, and I'm always calling him bougie. You know, I'm probably the only one with an Oscar that's so bougie, because my Oscar's bad and bougie. I'm cutting up krill with an Uzi. Come on, sing along. My Oscar's bad and bougie. I'm cutting up krill with an Uzi. Cutting up krill with an Uzi. So stupid. All right, let's go grab this guy his food. No. Here it is. Boom. Okay, this is his food. Let's go ahead and open this up. Those of you guys who handle big krill, it smells so good, doesn't it? Yum, yum, yum. So I have these right out of the freezer, broken up in nice chunks, like about yay big. See that piece there of krill? That's what we're gonna go feed him. So let's go walk over to the tank. My Oscar's bad and bougie. Cutting up krill with an Uzi. All right, let's turn these lights back on. All right, here we go. Look at, he already knows. Watch him. Look at him. Oh, you want this, big boy? Oh, yes, you want this, big boy? All right, here we go. Let's stop teasing him. Here it goes. Watch him. Watch him. Boop. There's that chunk Herrera. Get it, boy. There he goes. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, smash. Yep, that big piece. So what happens next is all these little small particles that he kind of spits out of his gills, that comes out of his mouth when he adjusts that piece, that's what Rob eats. And he'll come out in a second once he smells his food. There's Rob. There's Robbie Rob. Here he comes. Call him the cleanup crew. Eating his little pieces of krill. And that's how I feed them both. I actually feed Big, and Rob gets the scraps. There he goes. He just runs around eating all the little scraps frantically. And when he's not eating the scraps, they just swim around. Look at, here he goes. He's going to start spitting out food from his gills. And this guy here, Rob, my gold gourami, is going to just eat up all the particles. It's so funny to watch these guys eat. It's nice to watch him eat a big old piece of krill. And then it's funny to see Rob just, eat up all the scraps. And that's how I feed Rob. And if you look at Rob, he's a pretty healthy gold gourami. Real healthy, actually. It's the weirdest relationship. I know, guys. I know it's weird. Trust me. I sit here on my couch and I sit here and just wait for the day where he's just going to swallow him whole. And I wish you can see the size comparison. I'm pretty sure you can see it from this video. But yeah, he's just your regular, standard, basic gold gourami. He's probably about maybe 3 inches, 3.5 maybe with his tail, I'm thinking. And this dude's like I said, 9 inches, but with his long flowy fins, he's probably like in the, 11 inches to maybe a foot with the long flowy fin. But just his body alone is about 9 inches, guys, like 9 inches strong. You can see big too. He's girthy. He's not a small little scrawny fish. He's girthy. I'm always posting on Instagram too. If you guys haven't followed me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram too. You'll get a lot of previews before I actually post on YouTube, little sneak peeks of these guys. But I mean, look at him. He's ginormous compared to Rob, but he loves Rob to death. Never chased him. Not one time has he ever chased him in an aggressive manner, not even playing. Like, Rob does his own thing, Big does his own thing, and they just kind of live in harmony together. I'm always waiting for that day where he's just gonna like turn on him, but he never does. So what I'm thinking is, once Lamon, my lemon Oscar, once he gets to a nice size, I'm thinking about introducing Lamon. There you go. He's spitting out all little pieces of krill. I'm thinking about introducing Lamon to this tank. Lamon, Big, and Rob. I think it would, it's worth a shot. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's a male and a female. Maybe we get some breeding action with the Oscars. But I know Oscars are really good with other Oscars, so I'm hoping for the best. I should be getting a 75-gallon tank here soon, and that'll be a nice little size tank for both of the Oscars to be in. But, and when I say but, when I add Lamon, I might have to watch this guy, because Lamon doesn't know this guy. So I might have to rehouse Rob, maybe in the community tank, which is fine. I got room for him. So we'll watch these two, though. Not these two, but we'll watch Lamon and him, because Lamon might swallow him whole. So we'll see what happens, though. I know, it's mind-boggling. I'm telling you, I feel you guys. It's so weird. It's odd. I watch this tank and I get anxiety, a little bit of anxiety. I get nervous, but I just learned to just say, hey, you know what? He's fine. I used to get scared for him because I was thinking maybe he never attacked him because he was in a small tank, and now that he's in this big tank, he realizes, oh, I'm alpha here. I'm just going to go ahead and eat him. Not one sign of aggressiveness towards Rob at all. So do me a favor, guys, go ahead and hit that like button for Rob and Big here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll keep you guys updated. Trust me, I'll keep you posted. Watch after I make this video like he's gonna eat him or something crazy like that, right? Just my luck, right? And if you want to be a part of the Ohana, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell right next to that subscribe button. It's just gonna notify you when I put out a new video. Other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, happy fish, happy life, much love, and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.